All right, fifth play in the book. This play worked out really well for us. We had some good communication inside the field with Dallas and Ryan playing the Alamo and the Obama, staying cross, and then eventually working their way up to the Cowboy and the Beast, right? Um, but I like this play a lot for a number of reasons. First and foremost, this is a good play for us to kill clock. Um, and it's a good play for us to counter the delayed fill outs, which we have a few plays that'll do that, but this is a good change up to that. So we're gonna break out the two. We're gonna break out to the Alamo and the Obama off break. We're gonna step wide and shoot cross. The Obama is gonna shoot for the Texas runner, and the Alamo is gonna shoot for the Delta runner. The Our snake number one is going to break out to Texas. This is another kind of position we can audible to go to either the corner, maybe even snake. I don't really like the snake run here because we're on islands on both sides of the field. I mean, you do have support from your crossfield shot, but you're the only body over here, which is why we're leaving our three in the back. Off the break, our three is going to shoot the butt crack. Okay. But after the breakout, I need the three to make a decision on where we need the support or where we have the advantage, right? So if we drop a body, it's really easy. We know we need to fill out that way. If we don't drop a body, we need to flex our advantage. So figure out which side they're weak on, right, and get up the field. So there's a call that we talked about at practice. I talked about with a couple of y'all, but I want to implement it, and this is a good opportunity to talk about that. Is if we have the advantage and we need to power down the snake side of the field, we're going to bring back a call we used in the past. It's called shotgun and dynamite, right? So if we need to flex our advantage and power down the snake side of the field, then we're going to call shotgun, right? If we want to power down the Dorito side of the field, we're going to call dynamite. If we have Seattle or Detroit, those calls aren't necessary because that's a given. It's automatic, right? But in the situations where, let's say that they have three guns on the Dorito side of the field, two guns on the snake, and it's five bodies alive, we need to be able to communicate like, hey, get your ass up the snake side of the field, right? Um, that would be more of the ones and twos talking back to the three in this type of scenario, right? But the three should be able to make that call because he's the one that can see everything and hear everybody, right? So essentially, we need to figure out which side of the field we have an advantage, and even if it's a little advantage, that's where the three is going to flex, assuming everybody breaks out five alive. Pretty simple play. We're not pushing for no reason, but we're waiting for kills. And once we get a kill, we're going to capitalize on it and move up the field. Regardless of how the game breaks out, I do want to make a decision and get out of that three because that three is not a very good supporting bunker for anybody on the field. I feel like the four is a little bit better of a bunker because you can prevent them from getting in Dorito number one. But the two and the one bunker over here on the side of the field are pretty clutch too. So really, it's going to be on Pierce in this play to make a call on where his gun will be most effective. And it's going to come back again on communication. So you might notice that the communication heavy reliant plays I've put in the back of the book, right? Um, Mostly because I want y'all to get warmed up and I want to put them on their heels. And then we're going to beat them with our brains on the second half of the book, right? And obviously, we'll be jumping around. I'm not going to call these in order, throughout the day. It's going to depend on situations and what they're doing to us. But realistically, we got to be good with whatever breakouts we call, and the only thing that is going to make that happen is good communication and making good decisions with that information that we communicate. I'm done. It's 3 in the morning. I've been trying to get something out to y'all for the last few days, and it's been real busy at work and kind of had some clusterfucks. I do have a few more plays in the book, but these are the big ones I wanted to get out to y'all because these are the most dramatically different. Uh, Everything else is kind of a play off of one of these five, right? One of these six. I didn't number the ass blast play, but that's pretty much my favorite play. Um, we'll work off of these. I do have situational responses, right? If we're getting beat on this side of the field, if they're making snake off break, that type of deal, we have answers for that. But like I said at practice, I want to really dictate what happens on the field. I want to impose our will on them, right, and let them break out where we let them break out. And that comes with good shooting off the break, good communication, and capitalizing on our opportunities, right? I don't want to miss any opportunities to fill the snake on the snake side of the field. I don't want Anthony to miss any opportunities to get up the Doritos on the Dorito side of the field. And I don't want to get into unnecessary gunfights to make those progressions, right? All you got to do is be patient, wait for the opportunities, communicate with your team, know where the guns are, know who's shooting wizard, right? And make good decisions. We're going to do really well. I'm excited about this weekend. Hit me up if you got any questions. I'll post the raw video for everybody to see, and I'm going to try and get this together for y'all tonight so y'all can look it over tomorrow and Saturday. But hit me up with anything y'all have on your mind. If there's something you want to try, I'll tell you this right now: this scrimmage, I want to do well. I want to make a good showing. I care more about testing the limits of our team and seeing what we can do than I care about putting points on the board in a scrimmage, right? I know we're not preparing for a real event, but at the same time, I need to know who I can put in positions where we break out short that can get out wide, right? Who can get out wide off break and then capitalize on that ground, right? Who's going to put the game together and communicate and quarterback the field when the play breaks down. And that's not just going to fall on a three. That's the threes, the twos, even the ones, right? I need everybody to think at a higher level. We're playing Division two paintball, and we did not play like we were a Division two team last weekend. It was I was very disappointed with the decisions we made on the field, and it all falls back on breakdowns of communication. So I could have the best play drawn up in the world. If we don't communicate, we're not going to make good decisions on the field, and we're going to get our ass kicked all year long. So we got to fix this shit now. And I know we can do it. We got more talent on this team than I've ever seen. I'm excited about this year, so let's hit it hard, guys. Later.